Hello there and welcome to Schofield Studios. I just saw Source Code, which is a Jake Gyllenhaal movie that came out 9 years ago in 2011. No, 10 years ago. Gotta get used to that. But not that many people talk about it that much, and mostly it's because of its underwhelming box office performance. But anyways, today I'm going to review it, and at the end I'm going to tell you which people would like it and which people wouldn't. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Matthew Schofield from Schofield Studios, the channel which does more than one thing. Top 10s, gaming, reviews, how to do, all that. And today I'm going to review a movie that came out in 2011 and doesn't get talked about that much. Starring Jake Gyllenhaal, it's Source Code, which is kind of like Groundhog's Day, but it's not time travel. It's a code where a dead person, relives a thing while not actually reliving it. One big simulation of what just happened. He has to get a bomb from there and see who caused the bomb so they can apprehend him before he causes an explosion in Chicago. Yeah, I'll get into the confusing part later. But anyways, let's start with the good. And the good part about it is that Jake Gyllenhaal is really nice in it. I mean, he's always a great actor. Just take Far From Home in the equation, or Nightcrawler, or Brokeback Mountain, or The Day from Tomorrow, or any movie that has him in any particular role. In this one, he kind of plays like Tom Cruise while still being Jake Gyllenhaal, which is very nice. The setting on the train is really good, and it causes a lot of tension and thrills. This is also probably one of the most underrated Jake Gyllenhaal movies, because as I'm looking through all the Jake Gyllenhaal movies, it's not in there. Seriously, I look up Jake Gyllenhaal movies and it's not there. Either way, the rest of the cast plays really nicely. Jeffrey Wright, for instance, does a really nice job. Although I have some problems with his character, which I'll talk about later. There's also a nice mystery to the whole thing, as you don't know what's happening. There's memory loss, and it turns out that he is almost dead, half dead. I mean, he's dead, but his brain is alive. Again, I just don't know. The plot is really hard to put in words. Also, just like Groundhog's Day, he learns a lot from everything he's in. Every return to the train, he just learns more and more. And there's a lot of funny moments of him harassing the people in the train. Okay, you have to see it to believe it. I mean, there's simulations, and then he starts taking people's bags to see if they caused the bomb. So that was pretty funny. The special effects are great, but I do have some problems with it. So let's go on with the bad. And the bad is that the plot is really confusing. I mean, you can get the train scenes, the normal scenes, but the whole simulation and how it can create new realities and bring a dead person back to life makes no sense at all. I mean, at the end, they just put this new twist to it, and you can tell that they were going for a sequel, which was highly needed to explain it, like The Matrix, but they just couldn't afford it because of the bad box office performance. I mean, the plot's not so confusing that it ruins the movie, but you just have to notice it. My other problem is that the climax, it doesn't seem to really, matter. I mean, you just don't care. I mean, it's not like there's huge stakes to it. There's barely any huge stakes to it. It's just low on the the denominator for stakes. There's just no risk to it. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses. I get it's supposed to be the end of his character arc and it's supposed to feel incomplete, but for an ending, it just falls flat. But anyways, that was the bad. And overall, I like this movie. There's a few problems with it, but I definitely recommend it. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. And Jake Gyllenhaal's performance is good. So if you like Jake Gyllenhaal movies and Groundhog Day movies where it keeps repeating itself, and movies that are like Mission Impossible, like you'll like this movie. And if you don't like those type of things, you probably won't like this movie. But the music's pretty good. If you like this video, please subscribe and click the bell for more content like this every day. Remember, I do more than just movie reviews. I do rankings, top 10s, gamings, how to do, all that. This has been Schofield Studios, where you're the audience. And